I'm going to share with you what just happened on a final expense telesales call where somebody solicited me for final expense insurance. I hope you pick up some fun nuggets from some things that I saw on this call. So, first off, really kind of funny how she reached out to me. All the background noise was very much apparent. As soon as the call came through, the first thing that happened was this kid in the background, grab the gate. And I hear this kid making noise, running back and forth. The insurance agent didn't even address me. All I do is hear this chaotic noise in the background. And then the agent goes, is this Jason? That is how the call started. My friends, we can't have caustic beginnings in our script. We can't let our consumers hear this chaos in the background. This is so important. And this sweet agent was trying to do her job, unsure of how she got my office number, but it was quite funny that the first thing that happened was me listening to the noise and me listening to her kind of hollering around at this, great child. Okay. But this is not how we start telesales calls. With final expense telesales, if you want to be a top producer, you've really got to be mindful of all the noise that maybe your home is producing. You gotta maybe sell from the car, sell from a corner of the garage, a quiet space. You cannot have your final expense leads hearing a lot of distracting things because they're not going to want to just give you their social and their date of birth and all their information that you intentionally have to harvest. How are they going to trust you with that if all they're hearing when you first start off that call is grab the gate and you hear these kids going on in the background? It was just chaos. People are not going to lean forward with you when that's how you start the call. So that was point number one of what took place. Great agent, just didn't start off with a great footing. All right. The way you start things is so important to you finding success. You've got to be ready to start your script right when the consumer picks up. And that's what happened. The first thing that took place. The second thing that happened is they were asking the name with kind of a question mark, as opposed to starting that conversation with some authority, like they know who this person is. Probably they didn't. All right. They got my number off a list somewhere, somehow. And that maybe is how it started. But this is one of those things where you've got to be intentional in how you put that hand out there when you're handling your telesales calls. You don't get a second chance. So when that consumer picks up, immediately, my friends, address them by their name. Great agents sometimes don't have the greatest of training, and that definitely shined through on that solicitation call to me. You've got to start like you control the room, you control the call. Be ready. Don't be distracted. Those distractions will cost you dollars. So the distractions of the industry, very apparent with this sweet agent doing the good work, by the way. Now, tip number, whatever it is I want you to know that your audio is so important to you articulating your script to your actual consumer. And if they're hearing buzzing in the background, if it's not crystal clear, you're going to have that chaotic scene. Noise canceling, if you can, if you've got a bunch of noise in the background with kids, you've got to eliminate the noise so the consumer does not hear that. It creates hurdles that you don't even realize. You think the client can't hear it? Oh, yeah, they're picking up what you're putting down. Get ready for it. Use a phone that has a quality signal. Shouldn't be scratchy. They should not be hearing the dog in the background. They should not be hearing your beautiful kids. Great if you're talking to family. It's not going to work for you in final expense telesales. Be mindful of your audio. Be mindful of how you start your script. Be mindful of your objection handling. Be ready. Get that smile on your face. Your countenance is so important to you really leaning in. But thought I'd share with you a couple little things that I picked up from some great person that was prospecting me today. Greatly humorous. When we do final expense telesales nationally, we train so many amazing agents as well as agencies to sell life insurance, Medicare insurance, and annuities. And we recruit powerful agents as well as agencies alike to partner with us as we just powerfully take care of good prospects. But if they're hearing the noise of everything in the background, they're maybe not going to lean in with you and buy life insurance, which is what you're trying to sell. Go scorched earth. Silence your backgrounds, my friends, and then never look back. Keep calling your leads, never call it quits, and know that you've got what it takes. Hope this silly little video helps you, but my goodness, help yourself out there. If you've got some crazy background noise going, get yourself ready, because how you start things is maybe going to help you find success. We'll see you soon.